I can't recall the birthdays or the things we had and lost. The holidays grow hazy with the years and all their cost. But I remember Sunday when you'd hum beside the stove, and the sound of your slippers on the hardwood when I woke. Just little things, just nothing things, just the kind of quiet life that living always brings. The way you'd fold the newspaper and leave it on my chair, the coffee ring you always left on that old table there, how you'd say the same prayer every single time we ate, and you'd look up halfway through just to check if I was great. Just small things, just common things, just the kind of little grace that makes a heart sing. It wasn't in the grand things, not the weddings or the cars, not the night we danced to myrrh beneath the field of stars. It was Tuesday afternoon when you fell asleep beside me, your hand laid open, breathing soft. The afternoon was easy, just still things, just real things, just the kind of tender moments memories always stealing. The smallest moments stayed with me, the longest, the ones I almost missed, have made me the strongest. Not the mountaintops or the golden days of summer, but the quiet in between, when life felt like a murmur. Those smallest things, those holy things, they wrapped around my heart like old wedding rings, and I carry them with me every morning, every night. The smallest moments stayed with me, the longest. The porch light buzzed out on the corner by the oak. We sat on the tailgate, laughing half in smoke. You were telling stories about your daddy's old farm, and I wasn't listening close enough, just warm. We didn't take a picture, didn't write a word, just the crickets keeping time, and nothing felt absurd. Somebody put an old cassette into the dash. The song was half rewound, we didn't care about that. The stars came out the way they do in late July, and nobody was thinking about the way that time flies by. We were just together in the middle of the night, and everything about it felt completely right. It wasn't a milestone, and it wasn't on a map, just a Tuesday evening and a worn-out baseball cap. The kind of night that slips away before you know, where the world feels soft and simple in its glow. I didn't hold it tighter, didn't know I should, but Lord, I'd give a lifetime to go back there if I could. We didn't know those nights would mean so much someday. We were just too young and easy to feel that way. No candles burning, no toast being made, just ordinary magic slowly starting to fade. If I could speak to that boy sitting under those stars, I'd say, pay attention, son, to where you are. These nights are building something you'll carry all your life. We didn't know those nights would mean so much someday. Radio played low in the corner of the room. Afternoon came golden through the curtains for the gloom. We had no big agenda, nothing pressing, nothing due, just the stretch of a slow Saturday and nothing left to do. The dogs were on the porch still, and the fan was turning round, and life felt like a soft place, barely making any sound. We talked about the neighbors and the garden out the back. You were reading something paperback, and I was half relaxed. There were dishes in the basin and a load left on the line, but none of it felt urgent, and the weather was just fine. I'd pull you close at supper, and you'd lean into my chest, and the whole entire evening just felt better than the rest. I didn't know the world could shift so quiet and so fast, how the things you think are always there are rarely built to last. I'd trade a dozen fireworks for one ordinary day, with the coffee hot and simple and your voice and what you'd say. When everything was easy and the light was warm and low, and neither one of us had anywhere particular to go. I miss the way life felt in those quiet days, when we moved a little slower through the slow and gentle haze, when the hardest thing we faced was what to have for supper late, when the world outside could wait, and the moment felt so great. I miss the simple rhythm of the life we used to know, the screen door and the porch light and the fireflies below. Nobody needed anything, nothing was in the way. I miss the way life felt in those quiet days. There were bigger nights, I'm sure. There were holidays and such. But the moment I return to, when I need the world to hush, is a Wednesday late in October, with the leaves against the wall. You were teaching me to two-step in the kitchen down the hall. We knocked over the pepper and we laughed until we cried. No camera to remember it, no audience inside. The best ones never announced themselves or came with any sign. They just slipped in through the side door on a perfectly plain night. Like the time your daddy told that joke about the fishing trip, and your mother spit her sweet tea out and couldn't get a grip. We sat around that old farm table till the lamps were burning low, and nobody tried to capture it. We just let it go. I've been to celebrations that I barely can recall, with the pictures and the planning and the banners on the wall. But the things that come back clearest when the night gets cold and long are the unremarkable evenings and the ordinary songs. A hand upon my shoulder and the smell of something baked, the way a quiet Tuesday turned out more than we could take. The best memories never tried to be important. They didn't wear a crown or need a special sort of warrant. They came in through the window on a regular old night. They didn't ask permission, They just quietly held on tight. So when you feel a moment and it doesn't feel like much, pay it everything you've got. Give every breath your touch, 'cause the best ones never warn you. They just quietly stay, the best memories. Never try to be important. Not the big ones, not the milestones etched in gold, not the night we broke the champagne or the stories we were told. Just a regular old Tuesday with the supper on the stove, with your hair down and your sweater and the radio on low. The windows catching rainfall and the candle burning through, and the ordinary miracle of just sitting here with you. You'd be reading out a story from the paper on the shelf. I'd be half asleep and smiling, barely keeping up myself. And the cat would find the warm spot at the foot of the old chair, and the whole world would feel smaller than the love that filled that air. Nothing on the calendar, no reason to be dressed, just the quiet of belonging and the gift of simple rest. I walk back through the hallways in the hours before dawn, when the house gets still enough to feel everything that's gone. And I'd give away my proudest days, my trophies and my name, for one more night of nothing, just to have it all again. To hear that same old laughter and to smell that same old air, to fall asleep on purpose, 'cause I know that you'll be there. If these words found something soft inside your heart tonight, leave it here with us. Subscribe, stay in the light. This music lives for people who remember what is real. Stay close to the songs that make you feel. I'd give anything for one more ordinary evening, when the world was slow and nothing needed believing. Just a lamp, a voice, a couch, and something warm. A life so full of small things that it kept me from the storm. Oh, I'd give the finest years left in this weathered heart of mine for a Tuesday just like that one. One more ordinary time, when the living was so simple that it almost looked like nothing. I'd give anything for one more ordinary evening. Every single morning you'd be up before the light. You'd make 2 cups of coffee and you'd face the early night. You'd leave mine on the counter with the handle toward the door. And I never once said thank you, though I noticed every pore. It seemed so unremarkable, so everyday, so plain. But that quiet little kindness is what keeps me sane. Every Sunday after service, we'd stop by the same old store. You'd get the same old magazine, I'd find the same old door. We'd drive back on the country road without a word to say, just the engine and the windshield and the sweetness of the day. I thought routine was boring, thought it meant we'd run out of flame. But those routines were the heartbeat that kept playing all the same. There were patterns in the evenings, in the way you'd close the blinds, in the prayer you'd say out softly, in the peace that it would find. How you'd always check the locks twice, and you'd never say why. And I'd tease you gently every time, and you'd just roll your eyes. I thought those things were small things, not the things I'd someday need, but they were the very root of every comfort, every creed. Those little routines became my favorite memories. The repetition wrapped me warm through every storm and freeze. I didn't know that ordinary patterns hold the sacred, that the things done every day are often greatest when belated. So here I am remembering the coffee and the blinds, and the Sunday drive, and the same old road, and your quiet kind of minds. And I choose 1,000 ordinary mornings over fame. Those little routines became my favorite memories. I hear it when the weather turns and mornings smell like fall, when something on the radio drifts softly down the hall. That laugh that started quiet and then rolled into the room, like sunlight finding corners hidden somewhere in the gloom. You'd be at the counter with your hands in something good, and the whole house would light up just the way a warm house should. It wasn't anything spectacular, it wasn't written down, just the ordinary music of a life lived in a town where the neighbor's rooster hollered and the coffee made its sound, and you'd laugh at something silly and my whole world would come around. I'd lean against the doorframe just to watch you in the light, with the flower on your apron and the morning at its height. There are symphony halls and there are stages built for song, and I've heard my share of music all my whole life long. But nothing in this world has ever moved me quite as much as that sound you made so freely, warm as any golden touch. It played through every season, through the summers and the cold, and it's still the sweetest music this old heart has ever known. I still remember the sound of you laughing in the kitchen, the way it filled the morning like a hymn that needed singing. It's the song I hear inside me when the world gets dark and rough, when I need to know that simple things were always more than enough. So I keep it close and careful, like a candle in the wind, and I let it play me quiet when the silence creeps back in. Of all the things I've carried, Lord, it's still the richest thing. I still remember the sound of you laughing in the kitchen. I used to chase the big ones, used to need the open road, used to think that something greater waited down below. But somewhere between the decades and the gray, I found my way. It's the simple things I'm reaching for at the close of every day. A good cup and a window, and a yard that needs some care. The smell of rain on summer dust, and someone standing there. It's the bread you slice on Sundays, and the hymn you hum alone. It's the photograph on the mantle, and the letter left at home. It's the dog that meets you at the door without a question asked. It's the golden hour on the hillside, stretching slow and vast. I used to think I needed more, but more just meant I'd miss the everyday and ordinary, simple things like this. I've let go of the proving and the hunger for applause. I've traded in my running for a life that rests and pauses, for the early morning stillness and the firefly in June, for the porch and the old neighbor and the slow and rising moon. I learned that what I'm holding now is all I ever sought. The simple things I almost missed are all I've ever got. If the simple things are calling something home inside your soul, hit that like, subscribe, let these quiet stories roll. Every song is built for those who know what matters most. Stay a while, pull up a chair, come close. The simple things are the ones I hold on to now, the quiet ones, the small ones, the ones time won't allow. Smell of coffee and the sound of distant rain, and the feeling of belonging to a life that held no shame. I hold the hand beside me and the stars above the field, and the ordinary mercy that the simple days revealed. No more chasing what I'm not, just grateful for the vow. The simple things are the ones I hold on to now.
It wasn't built on grand design or blueprints laid in stone. We never had a master plan or more than what we'd known. Just a morning here, an evening there, a walk beside the creek, a slow accumulation of the small things, week by week. We picked up tiny moments like the smooth stones children keep, and filled our pockets quietly with all the joys worth sleep. A slow dance in the kitchen when no music played at all, a sentence written on a napkin left beside the hall, the look you gave me over dinner that said more than words could hold, The November we stayed inside and let the whole world grow cold. 10,000 little instances that stacked up to a life, a husband and a handful, and a grateful, grateful wife. They say it takes a lifetime just to understand its weight, that the sum of all the ordinary outshines anything called great. I believe that now completely I have seen it in the years, and the accumulation of the laughter and the tears. We laid our lives together, brick by unremarkable brick, and every little moment made the mortar stronger, thick. We built a lifetime out of tiny moments, not one of them forgotten. Every fragment still holds components of who we are and where we've been, and everything we've shared. All the tiny little days that proved how deeply that we cared. And when they ask me how we made it through the seasons and the years, I'll say we chose the small things every day without our fears. A house of tiny moments is the strongest house I know. We built a lifetime out of tiny moments long ago. I went looking for it in the distance and the drive, in the noise and in the motion, just to feel more alive. I thought it wore a certain face and spoke a certain way, that it showed up with a flourish at the end of a big day. But the whole time I was searching, it was sitting in my chair, in a worn-out pair of slippers and some ordinary air. It was there in every supper when we bowed our heads to pray. It was in the quiet drive back on a slow September day. It was in the morning bird song and the garden after rain, in the letter from my daughter and the window pane. It was in the dog who loved me and the neighbor who would wave, in the Sunday paper crossword and the flag above the grave. Now I sit here in the evening with a wisdom that came late. All the things I almost rushed past were the ones that made me great. I spent decades chasing thunder when the gold was in the grass, in the slow, unhurried, ordinary moments as they passed. And I want to shout it gently to the young ones just beginning. Happiness is quiet, and it doesn't need your winning. I never realized happiness looked so simple. Not a crown or a cathedral, just a life that's soft and nimble. Not the red carpet moment or the name in any light, just a porch and someone with you at the end of every night. Oh, it was always right beside me, always in the room, in the hum of a refrigerator and the smell of afternoon. I'd have saved myself the searching if I'd known the simple truth. I never realized happiness looks so simple. Call them ordinary, call them nothing, call them plain. Couldn't wait for something different, couldn't wait to board that train. But the normal days were loaded with a grace I couldn't see, with the weight of what it meant to have a place and family. I drove those roads like I was leaving, every single time, never looking in the rear view at the life I left behind. The mornings that I grumbled through, the evenings I'd ignore, the dinners where I checked my watch and measured nothing more, the laughter in the background that I filtered out as noise, the grandpa in the corner and the children and their toys. I was somewhere else completely, while the real thing played right there. Normal days were burning gold, and I just didn't care. Now I'd trade a year of highlight reels for one of those plain days, for the smell of a Sunday dinner and the
and staying not too hard. I was given something sacred, and I called it just a day. And now I spend my mornings trying hard to keep it from decay. If these words reminded you of something dear you didn't keep, subscribe and stay. Let these quiet country stories speak. For everyone who's lost a normal day they took for granted, this music grows for you. Stay planted. The days I thought were normal became the ones I miss most. The Tuesdays and the quiet ones, the warm, familiar coast. Not the grand ones or the documented, not the ones in frames, but the shapeless, unremarkable, and gloriously plain. Oh, if I could be that careless version walking through his life, I'd slow my restless feet down, I'd hold on to my wife. I'd let the normal wash me like a river, like a host. The days I thought were normal became the ones I miss most.
It was nothing but a Thursday, and the sky about to change, and you offered me the window seat on the long and winding range. We were heading back from somewhere in the middle of the month, and you handed me the last piece of a peach that had been done, in a sweetness that I can't explain, a jar of something old. And that simple little gesture is a memory I hold. My grandfather just sitting in the evening on the steps, not saying much, just breathing through the twilight, taking dips. And I was 6 years old, and I sat right beside him there, and we watched the fireflies rise, and didn't need to share a single word between us, but the memory stayed whole, like it burned itself right into the center of my soul. There's no explanation for the ones that hold the longest. They're not always from the sweetest or the moments that felt strongest. Sometimes they're made of nothing but light across a room, or a voice saying your name out in the early afternoon. And they hang there like a lantern on a nail beside the door, glowing for as long as you're alive, and maybe more. Some memories don't need
in the smallest grain of light, and grew into the biggest tree that stands inside the night. I can't explain the ones I carry, can't explain the tether. Some memories don't need big reasons to last forever.
There was no need to rush the mornings, no alarm to chase the sun. We just let the day unfold itself till evening came undone. The coffee percolated slowly, and we let it take its time. And we talked about the neighbors and the weather and the rhyme of a life lived without hurry in a house with open doors. And the whole world seemed to move for us at different speeds than yours. We'd go to town on Fridays, and we'd take the long way round, past the Miller farm and the Johnson place, where kids played on the ground. And we'd wave at every porch light, and we'd know each name we'd pass. And the evening would come slowly, like a light through old stained glass. There was no place to be urgent, and no screen to pull us near, just the weight of a day earned well, and someone that you'd hold dear. Now the world spins twice as fast, but half as full as it once was. And I find myself still reaching for a slowness that it does not provide the way you used to, in the way you filled the air with your patience and your easy voice and your unhurried care. I have clocks, but I have no time. I have motion, but no peace. And I long for that old slowness and its sweet and certain release. Life felt slower back when we had each other, like a river in the summertime, not struggling or a bother, just rolling where it needed to, without a question asked. And the sweetness of the present didn't disappear so fast. I'd go back to that unhurried world, I'd lay my rushing down, I'd put my feet in the water, and I'd let myself be found in the sweetest kind of nothing, with the arms of one another. Life felt slower back when we had each other. when the world gets too much and the weight starts to show, I find my way back to those evenings I know, where the porch held us both and the moon took its place, and the night moved around us with generous grace. There was nothing required and nothing to prove, just the sound of you breathing and the soft evening groove. The jar candles flickered and the June bugs would sing, and we'd talk about everything, not talk about anything. You'd bring out the blanket, the faded one blue, and we'd watch the clouds darken and the first star come through. Nothing historic happened, nothing worth a headline space, but a quiet evening changed me in a place headlines can't trace. I've traveled to places with their color and noise. I've stood in great rooms full of light and great voices, but the peace that I find in my most centered hours is a screen door and stillness and the smell of night flowers. 2 chairs on a porch and the breath that we shared, and the feeling of knowing that someone was there. I still carry those quiet evenings inside me. They guide me when the harder days come to remind me that the finest thing I've known was never loud or large. It was simply being present, close and soft and in charge of nothing but the moment and the grace of being still at the foot of an ordinary evening on an ordinary hill. And wherever life has taken me, they always find me. I still carry those quiet evenings inside me. Not the day I walked the aisle, For the night we raised a toast. Not the morning I was proudest, or the moment loved the most. Not a holiday or birthday, or a summer at its peak. Just a nameless regular day in the middle of the week, when the sun came in at 7 and the coffee cup was warm, and the whole day opened gently like a clearing after storm. You were standing at the window in the slant of morning gold, with your hands around the cup and the day still to unfold. And you turned and smiled at nothing, just the light upon the wall. And the house was quiet, breathing like it barely moved at all. We had nothing planned, no pressure, just the long and open hours spent in easy conversation in this simple world of ours. We walked out to the field road where the gravel meets the pines, and we picked the wild blackberries along the fence lines. Came back with purple fingers, and we laughed about the stain, and we made a cobbler from it in the easy afternoon rain. Ate it from the pan together, with one fork between the two, and the whole world was reduced to nothing bigger than us two. If I could relive one simple day, it would be that one. Not the decorated victory, not something anyone had won, just the blackberries and morning light, and your hand beside mine. Just the rain upon the window and the ordinary divine. If I could go back anywhere across the years and miles, I'd choose that nameless Tuesday and your cobbler and your smiles, and I'd hold it just a little longer than I did back then. If I could relive one simple day, it would be that one again. Tell me, which lyric touched you? Which memory came through? Which line felt like it belonged to something you once knew? Leave it in the comments. Let this quiet place be yours. Every ordinary moment